Welcome back to RB Game TV, guys. And guess what? I found some great GBA games that are of high value, and I wasn't expecting to find these games. I found this game on Facebook Market, and this game actually took me by surprise. This is Boktai. So this game was developed by Konami and created by Hideo Kojima. The game was also released in 2003. So the game had this weird mechanic about it. The game actually played like Legacy of Goku, with that that bird eye view thing, yeah. But the weird thing about it was that the mechanic, you had to use the sun to play the game. That was the weirdest thing, and that's the first time I've ever heard a cartridge actually play like this. The game looks very much impressive, and it had this unique thing about it that I really wanted to talk about and tell you what it is all about. So you're playing this game and you actually need like the sunlight to play the game. You have to like hold up the cartridge to get the sunlight to play the game. When nighttime comes, how are you going to play the game? So people end up actually have to like use cheats to play the game to complete the game. But it was a unique mechanic at the time, and it was the first of its kind. So I don't know how they come up with this idea, but it's pretty weird, but it's unique, and I think that's the reason why these cartridges have a value of like $175 to 200 US. It's because of probably the mechanic, and it had something unique about it that people need to discover. So that's Boktai, and it's pretty much weird, but it's a game that I think people should know about and try as well. Now we have here one of my favorite game that I used to play on the GBA when I used to go to high school. This game was called Golden Sun. This game is an amazing game. It actually played like Final Fantasy. A big open world, a lot of things to discover, and there's a lot of like elemental ability to use, wind, water. It was crazy. It had some special unique powers to move objects, like how you play Zelda, the Zelda games. It was like that interactive. And you had a big open world that you can go on. It's a JRPG. It was a crazy JRPG in that time, and they put a lot of work in it, and I really see the appreciation of it and see why people like actually love it, and it has a big fan base. So they actually have like 3 Golden Sun, 2 on the GBA and 1 on the DS. And to be honest, I think this game does need a remake because it had something unique about it. You had like even like genes to use. The genes are like the creatures that are summon with special abilities. Like just like in Final Fantasy, when you special summon like Shiva and stuff like that, it was like literally that on a GBA, and the game was so big you had to wonder how it actually fit on the cartridge. But Nintendo actually did a good friggin' job, and that's the reason why I love this game. I had so much connection with this. This is a part of my childhood memory, and I would love for a lot of other people to try this game. And recently I found out they also put it on the Switch too, so people can actually have the experience of this game. Now we're gonna talk about another game that I used to play when I was younger, and this game, it really gave me a challenge back then. I never got to finish this game, but this game was Yu-Gi-Oh! Rashi of Destruction. You probably cannot see that much, but yes, this is the Yu-Gi-Oh! That most of us used to play when we were young. Yu-Gi-Oh! Game was released in Japan in 2003, and then afterward it was released in the United States in 2004. And this game actually had like 3 different promotion cards when you purchase it, which this game now was actually like more of a game that you're on the map, you go around, you build yourself, and you have to like find the god cards, to the Millennium God cards, to like make it get back in power, yeah, and stuff like that. But other from that, you had to try to stop Rashid from reviving. And this game had so much to offer. You even had to create your own character with your own name. That was the first Yu-Gi-Oh that ever played like that, where you were in the midst of the story with Yugi, Joey, and everybody else. So you're a part of the story with your own character. You do your own deck. You go around, you build up your dueling level in Battle City. It was a game that was really fun. If in those times that game had like online play, yo, that would have been like a crazy moment if that game had online play in that time. Because a lot of kids would have owned that cartridge and wanted to duel with other people. But it was just a starter, and it was like, bringing the franchise to life in the United States, in the America, and the other side, the western side of the world. So Yu-Gi-Oh was like a top popular game, like Pokemon. Like, they had the card franchise with it, with the Pokemon. They were like the following thing that was following behind of Pokemon and Digimon at the same time. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh, a very, very good game. People really need to know about all of these old games that was interesting back then. Most of these games were very good games, and most of them deserve remakes because they have been left on the bench for a while, and the titles has not been popped up for many years. So it would have been great if they do get remakes. Thanks for stopping by at RB Game TV. Please do remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And please do also check out other contents on my page, and have a wonderful day. Until next time, guys.